19 days ago, the most powerful AI in America received a phone call. 90 minutes later, it was gone, worldwide. Not a crash, not a hack, an order from the United States government. Yesterday, it came back online. But what it's asking for now should worry you a lot more than the shutdown did. Because to use it, fully use it, you'll need a government-issued photo ID and a scan of your face. This is the full story of how we got here, and I promise you, the middle of this story is the part nobody's covering. Let's go back to June 12th. It's a Thursday. Anthropic, the company behind Claude, gets a directive from the US Commerce Department. Not a request, a directive. Shut down Fable 5, their most advanced model, everywhere on Earth. They were given 90 minutes to comply. 90 minutes. For context, it takes longer than that to onboard a new employee. Anthropic had to kill their flagship product, the thing enterprise customers build businesses on, before lunch. And here's the first question everyone asked. Why? What does a government see that makes it burn down the most valuable AI product in the country, same day? The answer had arrived 2 days earlier, in a letter, to Congress. On June 10th, Anthropic told the US Senate that Alibaba, the Chinese tech giant, had run the largest AI theft operation ever documented. 25,000 fake accounts, 28.8 million conversations with Claude, harvested. All of it used to train a competing Chinese model. It's called a distillation attack. You don't hack the AI. You don't steal a single line of code. You just talk to it millions of times with thousands of fake identities. You collect every answer and you use those answers to teach your own model. Billions of dollars of American research siphoned out through the front door, repackaged as a Chinese product. And Alibaba wasn't the first. In February, Anthropic named DeepSeek, Moonshot, and Minimax, 3 more Chinese labs, for running 16 million fraudulent exchanges through 24,000 fake accounts. The attacks were getting bigger, nearly double each time. So look at the timeline. June 10th, Anthropic tells Congress about the largest AI theft in history. June 12th, the government orders Fable 5 dark. 90 minutes. That's not a coincidence. That's a connection. The government looked at the most powerful model in America and concluded, we cannot tell who is using this thing. And if you can't tell who is using it, you can't stop the next 25,000 fake accounts. Now, here's the middle of the story, the part nobody's covering. For 19 days, Anthropic negotiated. And the question on the table was never really, is Fable 5 safe? The question was, what would Anthropic have to give up to turn it back on? The answer came June 30th, when the Commerce Department quietly lifted the ban. And July 1st, yesterday, Fable 5 came back online. The price? Identity. Starting July 8th, if you want full access to Fable 5, you go through identity verification, real verification. You upload a government-issued photo ID. You take a live selfie. The system maps your facial geometry. And yes, facial geometry is biometric data, the same legal category as your fingerprint. And here's the detail that made me stop. It's not even Anthropic doing the verification. It's a third-party company called Persona. They collect the image of your ID, the ID number printed on it, your date of birth, your face in photo and video, and a mathematical template of your facial features. Let me say that plainly. To use a chatbot at full power, you now pass the same identity check as opening a bank account. And your face lives with a company most people have never heard of. Okay, you might say, I just won't verify. Here's what that costs you. Right now, paid users, Pro, Max, Team, are running at 50% of their normal limits. Half. That's the free grace window. And it dies July 7th. After that, unverified access to Fable 5 runs on a separate credit system. Translation: the unverified experience is designed to be worse, permanently. And Anthropic updated their privacy policy to match. Effective July 8th, it explicitly lists biometric data and government identity documents among the data they may collect. That sentence did not exist in June. Now let's talk about what this actually means. Because if this were just one company, one model, I wouldn't be making this video. This is the first time a mainstream AI product has put your face at the door. The first time. And in tech, the first time is never the last time. It's the template. Think about what just got established. A precedent that a government can order an AI model offline, worldwide, in 90 minutes. A mechanism, identity verification as the condition for access. And a playbook that every other AI company can now copy, or be forced to copy. OpenAI is already there, by the way. Their newest models, the ones with government-approved preview access, are limited to roughly 20 vetted organizations. Vetted. That's identity verification wearing a business suit. And once show your ID to use AI is normal for the most powerful models, the line moves. Next, it's the mid-tier models. Then it's the free tier. Then it's not just AI, it's the precedent every other digital service points to when they want your ID. Age verification laws are already sweeping social media. This slots right into that world. Here's the part that gets me. The reason for all of this, the actual root cause, was 25,000 fake accounts. Fraud at industrial scale by a corporation, allegedly for a foreign state's benefit. And the response lands on your face, the people who did nothing. Alibaba runs the theft, and you hand over your passport. That's the trade that was made in those 19 days. Not money, not technology. The anonymity of every ordinary user, traded away to solve a problem none of them caused. Is there another side to this? Honestly, yes. And it's worth being fair about it. If you can't verify who's using a frontier model, you genuinely cannot stop distillation attacks. Anthropic didn't invent this requirement out of greed. They took the only deal that got their product back. And verified access for powerful AI might really be safer for everyone. All of that can be true. And it can also be true that we just crossed a line we don't get to uncross. Because surveillance never arrives announcing itself as surveillance. It arrives as security, as verification, as we just need to confirm you're real. So here's where I land. Fable 5 being back is good news for the people who build with it. But July 8th is a date historians of the internet might circle. The day the most advanced AI on earth started asking, "Papers please." Your move is simple. Decide where your line is before you're standing at it. Because the dialog box is coming to a screen near you, and not just on Claude. So tell me, would you scan your face for full AI access? Or is that the line for you? Junior devs, senior devs, people who've never written code, I want all of you in the comments on this one. I read every single reply. Subscribe to Synth, the AI stories nobody else is connected. This is Synth.